Now let us take another example. Determine the length of the perpendicular from the pole to the tangent which is drawn at the point theta is equal to pi by 3 on the curve r is equal to a secant square theta by 2. Now let us see what do we mean by length of a perpendicular from the pole to the tangent. In this diagram, the curve is this is the curve whose equation will be like this, and we have a tangent. We can see a tangent here which is drawn at this point. This is a tangent where theta is given as pi by 3, where theta is given as pi by 3. Then what is the length of the perpendicular from the pole to the tangent? This is the pole. Let us draw a perpendicular from this pole to the tangent. Yes, this is a perpendicular drawn from the pole to this tangent. This is a tangent. We have drawn a perpendicular. Then our aim in this problem is finding the length of that perpendicular. That means we need to find what is the length, that is what is the P of this perpendicular. Let us see the solution, how to find the value of P, length of the perpendicular. We have r is equal to a secant square theta by 2. First thing is we need to find the value of phi, and we all know how to find the value of phi. Let us follow the procedure. Apply log on both sides. Yes, we have applied log on both sides. Then the RHS of this form, log of m into n, log of mn, which can be written as log m plus log n, that is log a plus log of secant square theta by 2. Yes, we have written log a plus log secant square theta by 2. Then again, this is of the form log of secant square log of m to the power n. Then this 2 will come here as a multiplication. Yes, we have written 2 here. Further simplification cannot be done. Now let us go for the differentiation now. Differentiating with respect to theta on both sides, we get differentiation of log r is 1 by r into dr by d theta by using chain rule. Differentiation of a is 0 because log a is a constant, that is independent of theta, no theta here. Here 2 is a constant, keep as it is, into differentiation of this term. This is a function of a function, so by using the chain rule we have to do. When we differentiate log, we get 1 divided by secant of theta by 2 into differentiation of secant theta by 2. Let us differentiate this again by using the chain rule. When we differentiate secant, the differentiation of secant is secant into tan. Differentiation of secant is secant into tan. But again we need to apply the chain rule to differentiate this theta by 2. Let us differentiate theta by 2. In this, 1 by 2 is a constant. 1 by 2 is a constant. We keep as it is. And we know the differentiation of theta with respect to theta will be 1. If you differentiate theta, you get 1. Next here, 1 by r dr by theta as it is we have kept. Here we can see this secant theta by 2, secant theta by 2 gets cancelled. What we have here is again this denominator 2 and this numerator 2 gets cancelled. Tan theta by 2 we keep as it is. And we know that 1 by r dr by d theta can be written as cot phi, and tan can be converted as cot of pi by 2 minus theta by 2. Then this cot and this cot can be cancelled, and phi becomes phi is equal to pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So this is our phi. Therefore length of the perpendicular is P is equal to r sin phi. We know this expression for P. Let us substitute the value of phi in this place of phi. Let us substitute here. P is equal to r sin phi. In the place of phi we have kept pi by 2 minus theta by 2, and we know that sine of pi by 2 minus theta by 2 is cos of theta by 2. Now let us find the value of P at theta is equal to pi by 3. We need to substitute theta as pi by 3 and find the value of P. Before that, we need to find the value of R as well at theta is equal to pi by 3. How do we find the value of R? Using the given expression for the curve. Here is our R. Let us substitute the value of theta, which is pi by 3 here, and find the value of R. So we have theta is equal to pi by 3, R is equal to a secant square of pi by 6. Here we have substituted the value of theta as pi by 3 here. Pi by 3 into 1 by 2. Pi by 3 into 1 by 2 gives pi by 6. Now this can be written as secant of pi by 6 the whole square. We know the value of secant of pi by 6, that is the secant of 30 degree. Secant of 30 degree is 2 by root 3. Secant of 30 degree is 2 by root 3. The whole square we have kept as it is. If we simplify it further by squaring, we get a into 4 by 3. We got the value of R as 4a by 3. This is the value of R, which has to be put in this place to find the value of P. Substituting the value of R in equation 1, yes, we have put the value of R here. Now let us put the value of theta here as well. The value of theta is pi by 3, which we have put in the place of theta here. by keeping 1 by 2 as it is. We have written 1 by 2 as it is here into pi by 3. 1 by 2 into pi by 3 will give us pi by 6. Now the value of cos 30 degree, that is value of cos pi by 6, will be root 3 by 2. After simplification, 2 ones are 2 twos are gets cancelled, and your answer will be thus. Then again further simplification give, we can write this 3 as root 3 the whole square, so that we can cancel 1 root 3 with this numerator 1 root 3, 1 time root 3, and 1 root 3 will remain in the denominator. So the length of the perpendicular will be 2a by root 3. So this is the required length of the perpendicular. So this completes the problem.